Alright, we've got a UU here against a bird tamer, and yeah, I noticed that I haven't had a UU against him in ages, so I thought, man, I'll just do it for fun. So anyway, I lead with my new steal, my Peekaboo, and he sends out this Moltres with FFT, I don't know. Anyway, I hide from him while he makes a U-turn around the globe, but he still can't find me, so he goes back to his trainer, and he sends out this ugly duckling, which can somehow trace my ability, which is Magnet Pull. So now I've got this unexplained phenomenon, and I can't switch out because I'm attracted to a stupid ugly duckling. So he discharges and still conducts electricity, so I get paralyzed. And here he ice beams because he thought that ice beam is a neutral, but it's not. And here I show him the power of the earth because I'm trying to impress women, so I show them all my power gem, my power, earth power. Anyway, he recovers from all my amazing powers, and I just power gem him again, predicting a switch back to the FFT, whose name origin I do not know or can't bother to remember. So anyway, that ugly duckling runs from me because I'm too scary and I keep stalking him, and he's having a hard time withdrawing because it takes so long, and he sends out this Bloody Mary, and I get paralyzed out of fear because I'm worried about what my lover is doing inside a Pokeball. So I go to the best bird in the business while he swords dances, and here I was actually going for an agility, and that bloody thing returned and one-shots me. He told my Pidgeot to return to his trainer and is a bit too obedient, which is sucks. So anyway, I send out my Glaceon, and it's my Scarf Revenge Killer Glaceon, and yeah, good stuff happens.
Stop, proceed, cause this is what you need. Stop, proceed, cause this is what you need. Stop, proceed, cause this is what you need. Proceed, cause this is what you need. Cause this is what this is what this is this is what this is what this is this is what this is what this is this is what you need. What you need. This is what this is what this is this is what this is what this is this is what this is what this is what this is.
This is what you need, yeah! But yeah, Leafeon, in all fairness, is a very good Pokemon, but hey, when you've got a Glaceon, who needs a Leafeon? And yeah, we might have gotten a little sidetracked here. So anyway, he sends out that mother of that stupid Mantike that illogically swept my baby Cup team. So I go out to my Venus to take the serve because there's no water in Venus, so the serve kinda doesn't work. So I forecast a fiery bird coming my way, so I hit it with a toxic, so it kinda flies slower now. So I protect myself from all the fiery flames of the FFT, but his flames kinda don't work because there's no oxygen in Venus, and you need oxygen to burn. So I take pity on him, and I go out to my Blastoise because fire can burn water to an extent, and his overheat falls short of the 100 degrees Celsius, which is the boiling point of water, so it kinda doesn't even do too much. So we epic predictions here, and we double switch because that's what we do. And here he says, hey, why don't you give me that pile of junk you found in the garbage can? I'll give you a nice pair of specs so you can see better. And my Venusaur falls for that trick. Damn, now I'm so sore. Anyway, I'm fearing a sub here, so I stay in and Sludge Bomb while he tries to epic predictions, a switch to something, and hidden powers fighting. And I stayed in because I've had a horrible experience with Miss Magiuses before. I don't feel so good about letting it set out a free sub, so I stay in and bomb it with, well, Sludge. So anyway, he sends out this Nandi, and I'm not really sure what it wants to do. He might overpredict, and he actually does. So he toxics me, but the planet Venus is already poisonous, so it kinda doesn't work. So anyway, I got to my now I'll show you. Rah! Insert Sonic's voice here. And I did that just to avoid an ice beam. And here I do something stupid. I actually stayed into ice beam that thing. And I know those things got monster special defense is enough to rival the defense of Skarmory. And staying in was probably the worst thing I could have done in my whole life. Because now my Glaceon is poisoned. My shiny Glaceon poison. So I got to my Venus because I'm sore that he poisoned my Glaceon. And here I predict a Firebird switch in, so I bomb it with the whole of Venus, and apparently the bird doesn't like Venus, so it kinda dies because all the flames just go out because there's no oxygen in Venus. Yay! So anyway, he sends out this extinct thing that I'm gonna kill. And he polishes his rocks to make it more smooth and reduce air resistance and, well, friction and stuff. But because his rocks are so smooth, they don't inflict too much pain. And I leave the Stone Age and I serve just to corrode him a little bit, but I overdid it and he sank into the ground. And now Sharktamer is trying to revive his pokes and trying to drag out the stupid duckling that went under the surf too. And now I'm not gonna stay in because that's what I do. I go to my Peekaboo because it's time to face the truth. He's never gonna be together with that ugly duckling. And surprisingly, that magnet pool thing is gone, so I can actually escape his evil clutches of mind control. So anyway, I epic predictions switched to that Nandi, and when I saw how much that power gem did, I was like, NANI? Which is actually Japanese for what? ... I think. So anyway, he serves me, but because I've got epic special defense, they kinda didn't really do too much, and I keep power jamming him because that's like the best thing I can do, since I don't want to set up stealth rocks since Sharktamer hits them so much. So anyway, he serves me twice, and I power jam him thrice, and he dies. Yay! Epic revenge on the stupid Mantike family that swept my little cup team. So anyway, he sends out that stupid thing again, and I'm still fearing the HP fighting, so I got on my Venus, which is very sore because he's got specs. And apparently he epic predictions that and goes with a Thunderbolt, but his Thunderbolt didn't have enough power to reach all the way into Venus, so that kind of fails. So anyway, he gives my Venus a ball, but Venus is already a ball, so I decide to repay his kindness by giving him some seeds of wisdom, which drains his health somehow. So anyway, I got to my Internet Explorer because I hate Firefox, and I know that Ninetales has like base 100 special defense. It's gonna be very awesome. And I know Ninetales is a very common sight in UU battles, but I really like Ninetales. I just had to get one. And just to prove that I'm not an idiot, I don't have hypnosis on this thing, and I have karma instead of nasty plot. So here, I know he's gonna go for a discharge to go for Parahax, so I create a submarine and hide inside it, even though I'm a fire type, so if the submarine breaks, my Ninetales will just die. But apparently the electricity isn't powerful enough to break my submarine, and I kinda win. So yeah, good game Sharktamer, you played well. Yeah, good game.